And good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. If anybody is here live, there's a guy called Gaming Rules in the chat, and Scott's here as well. So hi, Scott. Thank you for joining in. And hello to everybody who is watching this afterwards. My name is Paul Grogan, and this video is the third game in a series of videos that I'm doing for Under Falling Skies, which is a new game that's coming out from Czech Games Edition later this year. This is a prototype copy. It was going to be a nicer looking prototype copy, but DHL lost it somewhere between the Czech Republic and my house. So it is the original print and play prototype version of the game, which is available on Board Game Geek. If you wanted to download it, print it out and play through it yourself, you can. But CGE later this year are turning it into a big campaign game with multiple cities, variability, a whole host of other things. Chrissy's here as well. Hi, Chrissy. Now, today's video is going to be more of a playthrough. I'm going to be doing a tutorial, but as I say, this is the third in a series. And yesterday's video was very special because I actually got to teach two of the young adults over in Uganda who are part of the charity stuff that we're raising money for this weekend. So yeah, if you're watching this video, then yeah, it's all part of virtual GridCon where we are raising money for people over in Uganda. Mark's here as well. Hi Mark, thank you very much for joining in. Okay, so I'm going to say hello to the two players this morning. First of all, Mr. Andy Pelton.
Hello, hi everyone.
How are you doing, Andy?
Yeah, not too bad. How's yourself, Paul?
Well, it's day 3 of a con, which means I wake up this morning thinking, well, at least it's the last day. So that's good. Now, how much do you know about this game?
Very little.
Right. Okay, that's fine. As I say, I am going to be doing a tutorial. I'm just probably not going to go as in depth as I have done on some of the other ones. Also joined by Mr. Paul Snuggs.
Hello.
Now, Paul's an expert at this game because he's been playing it all yesterday.
No, I was scared by the stream yesterday, so I quickly read the rules and had a quick look at your previous preview.
Right, excellent. Well, if you don't mind teaching Andy how to play, I'm going to go for a lie down. No, we will crack on. So, right, Under Falling Skies. For those people that are watching this video who haven't seen the other ones, it is a solo game, but I believe that it works best with two players working together as a team trying to solve the puzzle, which is why Andy and Paul are joining me today, and I'm going to be running the game for them. The theme of the game is aliens are attacking the Earth, think Space Invaders, and, you know, what's that film? Independence Day, that's the one. We have an alien mothership, okay? The alien mothership is going to gradually move down here. If it ever gets to here, you lose the game. So you've got to try and win before it gets to here. The alien mothership is launching these fighter craft, which are going to be moving towards down here and may nudge sideways now and again. Whenever a fighter craft reaches the bottom, it will deal 1 damage to your base, which is tracked here on this hit point track. And if your hit point track, if the marker ever reaches here, you die, you lose the game. The way you win the game is by doing research. So this is research track, and the green marker will move along here, then down here, along here, down here, and down here. If you get to the 12, you win. Now, thematically, that can be either you developing a weapon to be able to fight against them or some kind of protective, whichever. I don't know what it's going to be in the final rulebook. But, yeah, basically, if this green marker gets to 12, you win. So 1 way to win, 2 ways to lose. The game is played over a number of rounds, and in each round, it's divided into 3 phases. The first phase is the dice rolling phase. So you start the game with 3 black and 2 white. You will always have 3 black and 2 white, but you may get these extra ones as the game goes on. So at the start of every round, the dice will all be rolled. Okay, so hopefully you can see them. And then what you're going to do is decide between yourselves where to place those dice into your base. Now, your base is divided into 5 columns, and each column can only have 1 dice placed on it. And at the start of the game, you are only allowed to place your dice in these first top 2 rows, because this marker here is an excavator. So all of this stuff here you don't have yet. This is not part of your base. So you can only place at the start of the game up to the excavator. If the excavator was here, for example, then you would be able to place up to this room, but not even in here. So if there's an excavator in a large room, you can't use that room at all. So you're going to have to be moving the excavator along, which is going to unlock these extra rooms that you can use later on. The other rules about placing the dice in a column is whenever you place a dice in a column, oh, hang on, I'm just going to close this down so you don't get the ping noises. There you go. Whenever you place a dice in a column, all of the fighter craft in that column, which at the start of the game is 1, but could be more, will move down a number of spaces equal to the value on the die. Now, when a fighter craft moves down, if it lands on a space with an icon, that icon takes effect. The blue arrows move it to the right, the pink arrows move it to the left. The mothership moves the mothership one space closer, which sounds bad, but it isn't always bad because of these icons here, which I'll mention in a minute. The explosion spaces don't actually do anything when the fighter craft moves onto them, but they are the spaces where you have the opportunity to shoot down the fighter craft. So you can only shoot these down if they are on an explosion space, which I'll mention in a minute. So you place the dice, you move the fighter craft down, and you don't actually resolve the rooms at this point. You just place the dice into the columns. Now, the difference between the white and the black dice, whenever you place a white dice, you re-roll all of the rest of your dice. And it's a must. You can't choose not to. You must re-roll all of the rest of your dice. So in this particular situation here, if you really needed a 6, you would place the 6 first. And then if you're like, oh, we really need... Oh, you've got all of them there. Let's say you really needed a 1, you'd probably place one of the 2 or the 3 in order to re-roll the rest of the dice. So when you place the white dice, it's completely up to you, but they are the ones that give you the re-rolls. Okay, so now let's go on to what the rooms do. And I'm going to start by explaining these top rooms at the top, because these are special. These actually don't have any ability whatsoever. So you place the dice onto them, and they do nothing at all. However, what they do is they modify the amount that the fighter craft move by 1. So when you place a 4 there, it would cause the fighter craft to only move 3. But the room itself doesn't have any ability other than causing the fighters to move less spaces. So that's what those do. The rest of the rooms are as follows. This one will generate power. Now, you have 2 power at the start of the game. You can get up to 7 maximum, and almost everything that you're doing that's important in the game will use power. So you can see this little power icon on this room, and this room. And some of the rooms use 2 power. You need the power in order to be able to activate these rooms. Also notice the little -1 here. That means you put the dice on there, you move the fighter craft 4 spaces, but when it comes to resolving the room, you actually only get 3 power. So it's -1, okay? The next room to explain will be the alien research room. Again, this has got a -1 on it as well. So you work out how many research points you've got. In this case, you'd get 3. And then what you do is you move your green marker along the research track as far as you can, spending those points. So in this case, you've got 3 points, which means you could only move onto the 2 space. But if you'd put a 6 in there, the 6 would come out as a 5. That means you could actually go to the 2 and then the other 2 as well. So the more research points you've got, generally the further you can move, but just be aware, there is a 7 there, there's a 7 there, and there's a 12 there. How do you get those? This is where you need this room. This is a double room. We'll explain that a little bit more in detail later on, but basically you put 2 dice on it and you add the 2 dice together. Also a quick note, because this sometimes gets asked, there are 2 alien research rooms here. You can't use this one yet because it's not been excavated, but when you do, if you were to put a 4 on it, for example, you do not add the 6 and the 4 together. You activate each room individually, but you can activate the rooms in any order you want. So in this case here, if this was the situation, you'd say, oh, we're going to activate this room first, get 4, and moves us to there. Then we're going to activate this room, we get a 6. You can then move on to the 5. So you can activate the rooms in any order you want. Any questions about the alien research?
Nope.
Okay, right. Next rooms to explain. This one, this orange one with the picture of the jet fighters. This is where you get the opportunity to shoot down the alien fighter craft. Again, there's a -1 on here, so if you put a 6 on there, it's reduced to a 5. And what that means is you destroy every single alien fighter on an explosion space that says 5 or more. So this space here is 6+, so it would not work on there. But some of them are 2+, 3+, 4+. Oh, there's a 1+ up there as well. So yeah, you destroy all fighters on appropriate spaces. Fighters destroyed go back to the mothership, and there'll be an endless supply of them. They will just keep coming down. And remember, when a fighter gets to the bottom, your base takes a damage. But be aware, your base can actually take quite a bit of damage. So if you win the game when you're here, that's still a win. Okay, so use your own health as a kind of resource. The final room to explain is the blue one. This generates robots. Again, the dice that you put on there for this particular room is modified by 1. So that would generate you a 3 strength robot. You can put this on any empty room. And then what happens is that robot will be working in that room every turn from then on, but every time you use it, it ticks down by 1. So it starts off with a 3, you'll use it, then it'll go to a 2, then it'll go to a 1. The special rule about robots are you can have them in a column along with other dice. So they don't count as your 1 dice per column. That rule just applies to the black and the white dice. So yeah, you get robots, they work for you. You still need to spend the power to activate the room. But yeah, they can be very useful. Right. I think that's probably everything apart from the mothership. So after you've done phase 1 is the dice placement. Phase 2 is you resolve the rooms. Phase 3, we resolve the ability of the mothership underneath the arrow, which on the first round of the game is nothing. And then the mothership moves down 1 to there. So it's telling you, you know exactly what's going to happen next round. And that icon means that the excavator is going to move back 1 space. The red square means that you're going to get an extra fighter ship, which is one of these. They work exactly the same as the orange ones, except when they're destroyed, they go off the board. This marker moves your alien research back. That just means you take a damage, and that means you lose the game. Okay, that happens. So what I was saying earlier on about you might want to avoid these mothership spaces, but sometimes you might be okay with them, because if you're about to lose some alien research, and that's going to cost you the game, triggering one of those to move past it so that it doesn't trigger is sometimes the right thing to do. Okay, any questions about the rules?
No.
Right.
What's the starburst symbol just above the skull on the mothership track?
Here, that is your base takes 1 damage.
Okay, right.
Okay. So
and the excavator symbols remove the excavator backwards.
Yes, we haven't actually explained how the excavator works. Right. Once per turn, you may place one of your dice on a space ahead of the excavator. And you place it on any space ahead up to a number of spaces equal to the value of the dice. So this is a value of 6 dice. You could place it here, it's a bit of a waste, or 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. You can place it anywhere along there up to there. Why wouldn't you always place it as far as possible? Remember, 1 dice per column. So if you really wanted to generate a robot this turn, you might then put that there. Okay? Activating the excavator costs 1 energy. It's always 1 energy. And then when you do activate it, it moves the marker to the dice. And you will need to excavate because you can't win the game with at least this space. And it is easier to win the game if you have this large room unlocked here, because that allows you to put 3 dice in, and getting a 12 on 3 dice is a lot easier than getting a 12 on 2 dice.
I have one question, Paul.
Yep.
On the excavator, when it gets to the very bottom of the track,
yep.
So you've got right to the end, if you get hit by -1,
it goes to there.
It goes to there, and you can't use that
Absolutely
green
correct.
research box.
Yeah, cannot use the room unless it's been fully excavated.
Is there a way of getting the excavator off the board?
I don't believe so.
No. Okay.
Yeah, no, I think that is the hard limit.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this is the setup for your first game. But we're not going to be doing that today.
Oh, come on.
Okay? The 2 previous streams that I've done this weekend was using this setup, and I mentioned at the end of each stream that you can customize the difficulty of this game because all of these tiles are reversible. And on the other side is a slightly harder version. So you can actually play on 6 levels 1 to 7. Okay? This is level 1 with none of the tiles turned over, and if you want to make the game gradually more difficult, you can increase it by flipping over a number of tiles. So today, because it's Sunday and I've had a good night's sleep, so I'm feeling evil, I'm going to flip over 2 of these tiles, okay? Now, I'm fully aware that Andy hasn't played the game before, and upping the difficulty for your first game means that it's going to be harder, and therefore the chances of you not succeeding at this is going to be higher. But from my experience of doing live streams and live shows, the audience don't seem to mind when people fail. So let's just go with it. See what happens. So
yeah, the harder the better, really.
Yeah. So here we go. Instead of defending some nondescript city in the UK, today I have you defending Blackpool. Okay. So there is Blackpool Tower, and this tile is slightly different from the one on the other side. It makes it a little bit more harder. And the next thing we're going to change is we're actually going to flip over the bottom part of the base. Okay, now, this is interesting because not only have you got you know,
Yes.
less on the health track, but you have a vertical room. Now, remember the rules on placing dice in columns. You can only have 1 dice per column, except for the robots. Okay? I've never played on this, so
thank you.
this is all new to me. And they are both expert gamers, says the chat. Yeah, so there we go.
Sweat Scott.
Okay. Now, I mean, yeah, we're here to have fun. I realise I possibly made it a little bit difficult for you, but I did want to show off that there is some variability, even with just the print and play, that you can now get. Okay, so we're going to roll the dice, and we're going to start with round 1. And there we go. I will now let you discuss and confer while I have a drink.
Okay, Andy. So, my limited experience, it seems to be that excavation is good.
Yeah.
To get the options open.
Yeah, so you can get to that first alien room. Oh, that's a -3 on it though. So yeah, put a 6 in there.
Yeah, so this double room here is interesting because you have to put 2 dice on it for it to work, but then you get both of the actions, but at -3. So if you were to go in there with a 6 and a 4, you would do alien research at 7 and fighter jets at 7 as well.
Yeah,
They're very, very
minus
powerful.
3... Yeah, sorry. Does the -3 apply to the excavating as well?
No.
No, right. That's
No,
right. I thought it did.
no, it's only for the ability of the room itself.
And we would need to have excavated past that room in order to use it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the designer's in the chat as well. Tommy's here. The track for excavating is different on the difficult side of the bottom base tile. Oh yeah, I've just noticed.
Yeah.
It goes along there, along here, down here, across there, up there. There you go. Okay.
Yeah. So if we excavate up to that, the -3 alien fighter tile, because
that gets some research going.
because I can't see us wanting to put another dice in there, unless we do want one of the robots.
We're going to need some energy. We'll use 1 energy for the excavation.
Yeah.
Then
We only start with 2, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah. But that's okay. We could go with. So I'm pointing at my screen to count count the aliens down the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So should we do that or? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
4 into the alien.
So the 4,
Research.
black or white?
Probably black. Do we want to re-roll yet?
Well,
Depends if you
we've
need
got
that
to do
6.
that 6. It's that 6, isn't it?
Mm.
Get by with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Column 1 alien would bring it into a dead space. If we were to put 4 there, we would get a chance of blowing it up if we managed to get some airplanes and jet fighters in, which we could. I think I'd be inclined to go put the 4 in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
3, 4.
Okay.
2,
So
3,
what's
4.
the
It
instructions
gives us
coming?
more options later, I think.
Black or white 4? Or was it something else?
No, I think it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That brings the alien mothership down. Ooh.
I can hear a lot of furious counting going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to get under my breath, won't I? Sorry about that.
No, it's good.
What I'm trying to do is work out if we were to put the 6 in column 5, whether we can. Don't put it in just yet, Paul.
No,
I'm just wondering if we can get the alien onto the.
Okay, you
the
can't put the 6
4+.
there. That would be 9.
No, I didn't mean there.
Oh, you mean there?
I meant
alien.
there. I wondered
Okay.
if we could get the alien down onto the explosion. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Not quite.
5, 6. And it's not. No.
No, not
Okay. No. In that case, I would say put the white die in the alien research and re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what, the white
Because
4?
that six is going to be a problem. The white 4 into the alien
Okay,
excavation.
So remember, that's
excavation.
Oh, in the
The
excavation.
excavation.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, which means this moves down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's on an explosion 2 space. And we're going to re-roll these.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
3.
Right, so,
Not a lot different, really. Okay.
yeah. So
I'm thinking the 3 into column 3 fighter jet,
That will destroy that.
and
Well,
the one it brings down. No, I'm misaligning. No.
yeah, I was going to say if we put the 3 in, yeah, if we put 3 in, actually, yeah, because if we use, yeah, because the number of the dice is how far it pulls the fighter down, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
Unless it's in the top row, in which case it does -1.
Yeah. Top row moves
Yeah.
it 1 less space, but the rest
Yeah.
of them, yeah.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, yeah, if we could make, yeah, I was thinking if we could try and get the second one down, but yeah, the dice aren't that favourable for sort of putting in that robot, because it means we get a very weak robot.
Yeah, weak
bring it
robots are
down.
generally not worth it.
Yeah, probably just using the fighter to. The fighter would come down. The fighter would move into the other column, wouldn't it? Into
would.
column 4.
If we did 6 into the robot to give us a robot of 6 next turn, or robot of 5 next turn.
It would be 5, yeah.
Yeah. Then we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We bring him down to shifts him to the left.
That would move to there.
Now that I'm not sure this is good, because then you've got 2 of them on the same track, but you've got some chance.
That's probably going to go. Oh well, you might go if you shoot it.
If we shoot it, that's true.
But you don't have to shoot it. You could leave
But
it.
it gives us a good robot, doesn't it? At 6, well, 5, and that would help us a lot.
Yeah. You're going to go with that one then?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Next dice.
So those 2 fighters are now effectively locked in place, aren't they, for this round?
Yes. Yeah.
Unless we use a robot in that column.
Yeah, we don't have a robot at the moment.
Yeah.
Robots don't cause the fighters to move.
Oh, well, right. Right. Okay.
We need to put the 3 into the fighter jet in order to kill the 2+.
Yes.
Because it's a -1 square.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to cost us. That's going to cost us too much. Does that now cost us too much?
It
power?
does. That's 3 energy.
We need some energy.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
So yeah, you've spent all of your energy for this turn.
Yeah.
Paul, can you place the die in the actual tunnel?
Yes.
Does that work?
Yep.
I
believe you can. I mean, Tom's in the chat. Just confirm that, because I think the rules were changing on that, and I can't remember exactly. But I've always played it that the space with the tunnel counts as a space where you can place the die. Charlie's just joined in. Hi, Charlie. We're just on round 1. We are on round 1. Yes. So the defence of Blackpool has just started.
In that case, Andy, I think because we are a bit short on energy this turn, we're going to need to use the robot for the energy next turn. Okay. Therefore, we have to waste dice, I think, into the tunnel, which would be good if we could, because we can lose the. We need the 3. Well, we're not going to shoot that thing down, are we?
No.
Okay.
Is it worth just? Yeah, I was going to say, is it worth just since I don't think either of it, because I didn't clock that was out of energy. Is it worthwhile just backtracking that last action?
Problem is that caused a reroll.
Right.
Put the energy beneath the track in case
it causes a reroll. Yeah.
It's easier to
actually
see.
The 6, isn't it? Yeah. So no, bad idea. Yeah, I was thinking the 4 was the last one we placed. Was it the last one you placed?
No, the 6 was the
first
last
one,
one.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
The 6th one was the last one.
I think the
that-
benefit of getting the energy next turn is
Yeah.
worth sacrificing the power.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be optimal this round,
No.
are we?
No,
So
not at all.
perhaps what we do is we take it on the chin and we
Mhm.
we lose the 3 into the gap
Yeah.
because that doesn't cause anything.
Or do you want to put
Oh
it
no, it does
onto
cause
the...
things to go down. Oh, there, 2.
Hmm.
1, 2. Yeah.
Also, shouldn't we have some research?
We will
That happens all at
because
the
we
end
get
of the
the
round.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We're just dice placement for now.
We'll
Yeah,
get the
right,
4,
okay.
which skips us two along.
Yeah.
Which
No,
would
no,
be
no.
good.
This is not excavated.
Oh no, it's not, is it? That's
No.
the excavator.
We're
Yeah.
using that to excavate.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's
So
true.
yeah, if you put the 3
So
in
maybe
there,
the 3. So maybe the 3. Yeah. We can't use the other one because we haven't got the power, have we? We
No.
could use the 3. Move him down 2. Yeah.
so that moves down 2, which nudges it to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we put the. Do we 2?
Probably the black
white,
2.
We got a white
First.
die to roll. Do we want anything other than a 2?
Yeah.
We get 1, are we? So.
Yeah.
And we can't grab the energy, so and we can't use the fighter, so I think we use the 2s. Let's place the black 2.
Yeah. Or do we? If we could gamble.
What happens if we?
If we re-roll, we pop. Oh, we don't have the energy.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question for the
Yeah.
rule. So if we were to roll, if we were to put 2, a black 2
Mm-hmm.
into the fighter,
Yeah.
what happens to the alien at the top?
They both move 2 down.
They both move in conjunction.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
we don't crash one into the other and kill one.
No. Afraid not.
Okay.
But since you're going to have to put a dice in column 3 anyway,
Yeah,
you might,
we've got to put one anyway.
you might not want to put this there just yet, because otherwise both are going to move down.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the 3 into the.
So.
One, two.
So if, yeah.
Column
So if we put the 2,
4.
if we put the black 2 into column 3.
On the grey room. That
Yep.
moves that to there. And then I think you're now safe to put the 3 onto the...
That'll go on top
it
of
moves
it.
to there. And then
There.
this moves to there, which goes to
1,
there.
2, 3. It goes
Yeah.
to there.
And then you use the white one in the other grey room
Yeah.
To
to
do
move
one
that to
down.
there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Phew.
There you go. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't use
Simple,
the power
isn't
room on the first turn.
Right.
Okay, so now we're resolving the rooms, which technically you can do in any order, but in this particular case, I think it's fairly simple. You use both of your energy, one
Yeah.
to excavate to there,
Yeah.
and then the other one to have a strength 5 robot, which you now put in any room you want to.
Right.
Where would you like to put it?
I think power. Andy. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, the single power.
the single power.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The single. Yeah. I think this. Yeah. Otherwise.
Oh, it's an interesting one.
Well, we can't put it in the dual power because it's not excavated yet.
Yeah, it is.
Can we?
Yeah,
Oh, we have
yeah.
gone past it. Yeah.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
gone past it.
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah. So if having the 5 in there is going to get us 4 power. Then
Yes.
it's going to each turn clock down. Yeah. Yeah. Probably just leave it in that one because that's going to generate us a nice amount of power. I think it's going to be overkill in the big room.
Okay, right. So we
Possibly.
activate the mothership. There's no special icon there, so the mothership moves down, collecting these 2 fighters. Come back home, and then the fighters respawn, which I hadn't explained in the rules explanation because I was going to leave it to now.
Okay.
So whenever these fighters respawn, you respawn them first in empty columns. Now you have
Right,
3
okay.
empty columns, 2, 4, and 5, and you only have 2 fighters. Therefore, you can choose which 2 columns they respawn into.
Column 2 and 4.
Yes. Yep.
I'm not liking looking at column 5.
Column 2, column 4, and that is the end of the first round.
Yeah.
Not dead yet. Okay. Round 2. They are the dice.
Right. So when does the -1 excavator happen at the end of during the evaluation phase?
It will happen at the start of phase 3,
Right.
which is just before the mothership moves.
Right. Okay. Okie doke. Right, so we have power.
And we probably want to get the excavator
Yeah. So do we get
further
that power
away
now?
so that we get the research next time, so
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
end up with a die in the research.
You will
Yeah.
get the power from this room here at the point where you're resolving the rooms. That all
Right,
happens
okay.
at the same time.
Right, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so...
Oh, Miguel's in the chat as well. Hi, Miguel. Thank you for joining in.
What about pushing the excavator along 5? Because then when we get hit, if we do get hit by the excavator
it just
minus,
goes back.
it just goes
Yeah.
back to a power, which we've got.
Yeah. Yeah, and that column we probably don't need. Well, it's got a research on it, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no alien in that column, so
no.
that's good for us to get rid of 5 there.
So you're going to do that?
Yep.
Okay. So no fighters move.
Hang on.
Oh,
No,
oh,
because there's nothing in that
into,
column.
if we put it into the column 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to end up on that +2 explosion.
it is.
1, 2.
And that column, at least we're saving the research space for use. Because I think we need to get that moving.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, you're right. That's on an explosion space 2+.
Right, so yeah, it's a column.
If we move column 2 down by 2, we will get him onto an explosion space.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another one.
So that's worth doing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Question.
although we can't. So actually, yeah, the 2 would do that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So
The 4 would then give us the 4 in the fighter jet would give us enough power to kill those
Yeah.
2 off then.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we put
So
the
so black 2 into
the power room or the
Yeah.
because we don't.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, why not? That's better, isn't it? Than the other
That
one.
move 2.
Sure. Yeah.
Then the white 4 on the fighter jet on column 3.
Which means you won't be using this power room. Is that okay?
Oh, does it need 2 dice to
It needs
activate?
2 dice in it for it to work.
Right, okay. Yeah.
You do have another fighter room here, but unfortunately that's
fighter room
got
there.
a dice on
Yeah.
it. So
But that moves the fighter off, unfortunately.
yeah, but I mean you can do that. It just means this dice won't do anything, but you used
Right.
it to, you know.
We used it to kill an alien.
It was used for a good effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that 4 goes there, which moves this down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's landed on a mothership space. So the mothership moves 1 closer.
Which means we don't lose the excavation.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, and you've still got. We re-roll now, don't we? Yep.
Yeah. See what we get.
We've got a 2 and a 3.
Okay. So. Oh, so we've got column 1 to.
Yeah, Mark is asking, how are they going to dice row 1 this round? Well, there you go. That's the only space you can put it. And it's actually not bad because you're moving this one off an explosion space, but you're moving this one onto an explosion space.
Yeah. So we want to move. We want to move them down to the 3 plus.
So the 2.
So the 2 goes on there, moves that down 1 and that down 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we re-roll this. And you want high. You want very high.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's have
Magic
6
hands.
research.
6 into the research, which moves nothing down 6. Okay, so resolving the rooms in any order you want to.
Right. So the power room, I think.
Yeah, so the robot ticks down to 4, and what you do is you rotate it 45 degrees to show that you've used it this round. That generates 4 energy. Okay. We can remove that one. We can remove that one because they don't do anything.
Yeah. And the fighters, let's kill the fighters.
Yeah. So 1 energy to power up the jet fighters. That destroys that one, and that one.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Another energy for some research.
Yep.
Which
That's
is there and then there, and then another energy to excavate. Move
Yep.
the excavator forward to there. Okay, there you go. That's phase
Right.
2 done.
Okay.
Phase 3, get an extra fighter ship. Then the mothership
Okay.
moves down, and then we respawn. So that goes on there, that goes on there, that goes on there. Now
Yep.
we have one extra one, so it goes onto the column where the fighter is the furthest distance away. So the
Right.
extra fighter is going there.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Just quickly, Paul.
Yep.
The effect of the mothership now on the research is that one box
One back.
One box.
One
Okay.
box back.
Right.
Okay, right then. Here we go. Next round. They are your dice. So gaming rules is 6.
Yeah.
So,
And yeah, you've unlocked quite a few new extra rooms now.
Yeah.
Right. So we're getting 3 power this round, aren't we?
The robot is going to be generating 3, yeah.
Which will put us to 5. We'll have 5 to spend.
That'll put you to 4.
Yeah.
Put us to 4.
Yeah, currently on 1 power.
Oh, well, yeah. Sorry.
Right. So,
Okay, I'm going to use my tick token. I used a different token yesterday for the power because it was hard to see. And Scott's saying it's hard to see now, so there you go. We'll use that.
Right.
Thank
Yep.
you, Scott.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So.
We're going to need 6 research to get us 2 boxes along,
Yeah.
which will be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, moving that alien 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brings him threateningly close. And we only have the very last one to kill him on with a 7 plus.
Yeah. Yeah. The second column, if we use the 6 on that, maybe for the second robot,
Yeah, that gets him down to the.
that gets him onto a +6 explosion. It does mean we need
We just
to
need some
reroll
fighters.
6.
But that's not bad because we could put the 6 into the dual fighter research box, couldn't we?
Could, but you wouldn't be able to populate the other side of the box because if you're going to put this 6 here,
Yeah. It's sort
then
of.
that's that column used.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, do we not put him in the? Do we not put the 6 in the double research fighter box
Oh, I see what you mean, and use the fighters and the research.
and use the fighters and the research?
Oh, yeah, you could, but Andy was talking about getting another robot.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, but
Yeah.
you've got another
Sorry.
robot space here. You could use that robot.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
a no energy robot as well. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That,
Yeah.
that could be better actually. But
Yeah,
no, I was
okay,
thinking.
6.
I was thinking it's in second column too because it moves the fighter onto the explosion.
that's true, which is
Yeah.
why I think Paul is saying put it there.
That's why I was thinking there.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea of another
Yeah.
5 robot.
Oh yeah. True.
Are you
true.
happy with that?
But
Yes,
doesn't
do
that
it.
reduce 3 off the fighter?
Well, you add the sum of
The
the dice
combination.
together.
Ah, right.
And
okay,
then you
yeah.
minus
as long
3.
as there's, as long as we've got 9 plus. Then
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
if we
yeah.
did,
Yeah.
so if we did 4 into column 3.
If you're happy
2,
with that,
3,
I'm going to do a re-roll.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, yes, we roll.
Go. 2 1s, a 5, and a 6.
So yeah, 6 in the fighter space isn't gonna.
No, it isn't.
3, 4, 5, 6. Or a 5 in the fighter
Alessia's got to
space.
go, but we'll be back later on. Thank you very much for joining in.
Yeah, yeah. So if we put a 5 in the other half of that space, then that brings one of the fighters onto an explosion.
4, 5. It does.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's
It's
going to get
getting-
you.
It will at least get in with the
that's going to give us.
temporary one.
It's going to get you
Well,
8
isn't it?
research points and 8 on the fighters.
That's going to be good.
Yeah, so that's moving us. It's moving us 2 boxes on the research.
It does cost you 3 power though. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Very expensive for him to use.
Yeah.
That's all the power.
So we generate more power.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not this turn.
So we've got 1 power left at the moment.
So could we put the 6? Could we put the 6 in the robot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this robot it doesn't cost
and
any
then
energy.
we can yeah.
Okay, so that goes there. This moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you've got 2 1s left.
Well, we want to do 2 1s in the top, don't we? Can't move another alien in, can we?
Well, yeah. If we do the white one first and see what we roll, or we just
Risky.
It depends what you want to do, because
actually put them into the top on because they're not going to move.
yeah. So black one in first, nothing moves. Then the white one, nothing moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably the safer way.
Yep.
But,
Keep those up at the top there, and keep them in the mothership.
Yep. Right.
yeah,
So
but
we resolve the
doing
rooms.
the white dice first, we could potentially move a fight. It's a gamble.
It is a gamble. You'd need to roll a
It's too big a
4.
gamble right now.
Yeah. You might as well leave it there.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll resolve the power room first, if you want to.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Gets you 3 power, putting you up to 4. These can come off. I would do this room next. So you've got 8 points of research, which is the 5, then the 1, just short to get to the next one. And then you also do fighters with 8. So that's that one gone,
And
that
6.
one gone. That's it. And now you get a 5-point robot in an empty room of your choice.
Put it in research, maybe.
Yeah. What do you think about putting it in the combo box? So that it's actually 5. It's actually a 5 that stays there.
Yeah.
And is going to generate 5, at least 5 in. Okay, it's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
It does mean we have to put does mean we have to put fighters in to make it worthwhile.
Yeah. And it also stops us from using the big power box as well.
Oh no, the robots don't take up the column.
Oh, but don't do they?
No.
No. If we've got it in half of a combo box, we need we need a dice.
We need a second dice to go in.
You would
and
need
it's
a
gonna
second
cost
dice
us
to go
3
in.
power each time.
Using the bigger box in the same column.
Scott is
It's
shouting
painful, 3 of
energy in the
those.
chat, just to let you know.
Energy.
Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah.
That's probably yeah, because we're gonna if we put it into the 3 energy box, that's quite a drain, and we're going to need energy next time.
Yeah.
And we won't have enough energy next time if we put it in 3 box.
No. Could put it in. Is it worth putting in research? Just on one of the 2 research bases, like column 5.
Well, the problem is this time you need 4, and then the next one would be 5.
Yeah.
So
We need to start keeping it into a double, I think. Either we plan for the vertical double.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because we do need power. That's the thing.
well, we can put the 6. He says, "Where's the alien? There is no alien in column 2. We can put the 6 in the power, double power.
Yeah.
We can put our 5 robot into the combo. Okay.
we haven't rolled the dice yet, Paul. This is the building of the robot.
Right.
So yeah, these dice are not yours yet.
Yeah.
Put it in the research side of that combo box. See how that works. Sort of.
Okay.
It's,
Will we
you're happy with that?
will we have enough power? We will. No, we won't have enough power to power that, will we?
No.
Next round.
No, but if we if we maybe get power this round.
Tommy's saying you
we'll have
forgot
to
to
put
pay energy for that fighter and research room.
Oh yeah,
Did we? Yeah, I did. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Yeah, you should only be on 1 power. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to get 2 power.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to go up to 3.
So we will have enough to power up that one.
But then nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else. So the energy we generate needs to go into the double energy.
Yeah, I think we're right. I think the chat is saying it needs to go in here really because you're short on energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Put it in the energy, and sort of
Okay, so we've resolved the rooms.
Or if we put it, actually, if we do put it onto the research on column 5, it is, as long as we can generate more, it'll get us possibly past the 2 2s before it expires. But yeah, it's the fact that it's going to expire.
Yeah.
It's the thing. Yeah, but I think energy.
Okay.
Energy is probably the we need.
Right.
Need power.
So the mothership, so the research goes back 1, which is not too bad because you've just lost a 1 space, which is not too bad at all. And then that goes to there, and then we respawn this into this column, and we're ready to go. Okay, next round, round 4, I believe. There we go. We have some big numbers.
Right.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So.
When does the alien shoot the base? When it goes past the symbol for the explode?
This one here, or this one?
No.
So
that
yeah,
one.
this is the old prototype. The graphics have definitely been improved for this one, but that star symbol is actually the line. So it's when it goes. Let's just borrow this for a minute. Yeah. So when it goes from that space to that space, it's just not clear on this where the space actually is.
Okay.
There you go.
Right.
So in order to get our power, we need to move him 1 and give us 6 power.
Yeah.
That's the maximum we can get, isn't it?
You can, yes, but remember you can do the rooms in any order. So you could resolve this power room to get 2 power, spend that 2 power on something, and then use this room to get more power.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. There's little point in putting a large number in that combo power because it would just blow the end off the power scale.
And a 1 in there would put that on there.
Yeah, I think that's good, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 goes on there. That brings that one to there. Okay. That's column 3 used.
We need fighters then.
Yeah. This is going to be fun to excavate.
Yeah.
Because we can't put a 6 will bring us into the first space of the unexcavated fighter box, which we can't do because we've already got a dice there.
Yeah.
We can't put a dice in the space before because we want that. We probably want that 2 fight. We need that 2 fights with the 2 energy fighter.
Yeah.
So if we put a 3 at the bottom of the research box,
Yeah, you could do that because that'll bring that ship to there.
That'll get us excavating, and yes, it will.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 in there brings that to there.
Yeah, nice one, Andy.
Okay.
Right, now we need to.
What about 1, 2?
We need a dice in the fighter box.
How about if we brought the mothership down 1, so that we didn't lose the excavation?
Nope. Instead, you'd lose 2 excavations.
Thanks. Oh yes, it would be pointing at the 2. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Alien column 3 is on the wrong spot. Is it? That alien was not there 2 down. Oh, okay. It was there, was it?
It wasn't on the ship. Yeah. Okay.
So where should it be now?
That's correct, because we didn't move it.
Well, I've just moved it 1 down from where it was. Is that the one I used as an example, and did I put it back in the wrong place?
Yeah. And the reason I asked you is because the 6 would have blown us up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So if it was there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would have blown you up. Okay, so apologies for that. So if that's where it was, then the 1 is actually going to move it to there.
Okay.
So is that okay, or did you want to use something other than the 1?
Well, it's either a 1, or 2, or 3, or a 4.
Because you could move it. 1, 2, 3,
Can we
4.
get 4 there? We can get 4 there, can't
4.
we? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if we move it down 1, and put it onto the mothership move, we could then put another. Can we get another one onto a mothership move? I was wondering if we skip by those 2 excavations. It does mean we lose 2 research boxes. Yeah. No. I don't think we can do it. I don't think we do that.
So 4 in the energy box.
Yep.
That moves that to there. I think that's right.
Right.
We're going to go fighters, so we want some
the
big
chat
numbers.
is 10 seconds delayed, so yeah, hopefully that is now correct. We've fixed it. Mark is saying, as I said, the 4 white should have been used. There we go. 4 white has been used. Excellent, Mark.
Okay. Reroll.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Okay. 2 sixes
We have
and a
2
3.
sixes.
Yes.
Well, you needed a 6, didn't you? Oh, you needed a 5. That would have
4,
done it.
5, 6. So it's going to move the mothership. Yeah.
5, 6. We're putting a 6 into column 5 on the research. We'll
Can't.
skip us 2 boxes.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, we can't. We've got a dice in there.
You got a dice in that column.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's,
In fact, let's zoom in a little bit and just move that up to there.
there
you go.
Well, we need to blow up this this chap that's down the bottom here. Otherwise, we'll get hit, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say put the 6 in column 4.
Yeah. Put the black 6 or the white.
The black 6.
Yeah.
On the fighter space?
Yeah. So that brings it down to the mothership.
It does. Which means that moves into there.
And do we think we're going to need the research? If we do 6, it will get us 2 spaces along, wouldn't it? Well, it's 5 because we put it in column 5.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't put it in column 5 because
No, we can put it in column 1.
We could put it in
What have you
column
got left?
1.
You've got a 3 and a 6 left.
Yeah, and then hang on. So the 3's going to got to go in. So that means 3.
3 brings it down another one.
So yeah, that'll bring the mothership down another one, which skips out.
That's impending doom, but yeah, I think that gets us.
I think we need but it gets rid of that -2 excavation that's going to happen. So
Give us one.
our excavation is okay.
Yeah,
Um.
it's true. It only gives us the 1 box on the research. Yeah, that's a bit tricky, isn't it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we take a damage? What do you think? Take a damage to get the research because the research will give us 2 boxes. If you put the 6 in column 1,
Yeah.
take the hit on the base.
Right. Yeah.
Having not played with only 4 hit points. Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. And it goes back to the top.
Right.
Okay, so that's going to
we
give us
re-roll.
some research.
Got a 2.
2. Okay, and that has to go in column.
Has to go in column 2.
Column 2.
Column 2. Okay.
So yeah, put it into
Put it into
the -1.
the -1.
-1.
Grey room.
Yeah.
So it
Yep.
moves to there and goes.
So we pushes him over.
Yep.
Hopefully we get a 1.
Okay, right. Let's resolve the rooms then. So we'll take that one off. Which order do you want to do them in?
Power.
Right. Power. Yeah. Actually, yeah. So if you do the robot power, the single robot power first,
So that gets you 2 power.
then fighter jets to
Fighters.
sum that 2 power.
For 2 power, which destroys that one and that one. Okay.
Then regenerate power.
Research.
Yeah, so you get 9 power.
Blast it.
Oh, you probably wanted to do the research first.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Yeah.
So research first, which puts you up to there and then there. And then that power puts you up to 7 power.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, the excavation as well.
Which was 1 power. We should have taken that 1.
Yeah, which
So
I
we
think
had
you
enough,
had enough.
didn't we, to do it? I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, I think you had enough.
Yeah.
So that moves to there. I think we're all
Nice.
good.
Nice.
Because we had what, 3? I thought we only had 3. Did we start with 3 power?
Let me just check the stream before the chat tells me. So you had 1 power. You generated 2 more, so you had 3. We then spent 2 on the fighters.
Yeah. 1 on the research. That's
One on the
all
research,
that power.
That's the 3. Then you would have had to, so you're on 6. There you go. Fixed it.
Right. Okay.
The chat will now tell me I was cheating, but yeah, I just watched it back on the feed and yeah. We're on 6. Okay, so the mothership is the -2 on the excavation. So that goes to there. And then it moves down, collecting this fighter. And then we just get 4 new fighters. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, next round.
Right. Dun, 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 dun.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 5. Yeah, this broadcasting live to YouTube actually fixes one of the problems that I have with solo gaming, which is completely forgetting where I'm up to. Because not only the people in the chat can remind me, I can just go to the YouTube feed, look back and go, oh yeah, I know where I am.
Right. So, yeah, because I do that as well when I solo play. Sort of,
I've
it's
forgotten
sort of
what
like
round I'm on at some points. It's
Yeah.
like, what am I doing?
We need 5 research minimum.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to excavate.
Yeah. So we don't. We need. Yeah.
Actually, do we need to excavate? It's going to give us, a cheaper combo for. It's going to give us a cheaper combo for
We
a
will
robot.
Yeah.
We're going to lose that robot, aren't we? Really?
We need
to replace
we
him.
need the research room.
We need the research room.
Oh yeah,
We
you
do.
definitely need either this or
Yeah,
this.
and we need that one rather than the combo one.
Yeah. You can also remove your robots at any time, just to let you know. Anytime you
Oh,
want to.
that's an interest. Actually, I just realised that's an that needs a robot.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it's a vertical room, so can't have
Yeah.
2 normal dice in it.
Yeah. So we need to go for a robot this turn, don't we? We will get a 5. We could get a 5 robot in there if we build a robot.
Yeah.
And we excavate past it.
Yeah. So a 5 will get us to the into the
attack room.
big jet box. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah. So we've used the black for that.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. I suppose need to say. Yeah.
Black 5 for where?
On the first base of the double jet room.
First base of the double jet room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so we're not really doing much in column.
Oh, which means I'll
column
move this
5.
fighter down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
We could use a 2 on the first space of column 5 on the. Just bring the fighter down, because that'll get it onto an explosion.
Yeah, into the -1 box, you mean?
Yes, yeah. Providing it, we don't actually trigger any UFO moves. Yeah. So that goes into -1 of column 5.
Column
So
5.
that moves that to there. Yeah.
No, column 5.
No,
Oh, sorry.
column 5.
You did say column 5. That moves that to there.
Because we want to build the robot, don't we? And do we want to go 5 robot?
Yes.
No, because that would be a 4 robot then, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Mark is saying, hang on, double jet room is unavailable, placement is illegal.
No, that's it's excavating.
It's excavating. Yes, Mark. Yeah, this is the excavator.
Yeah. Is there going to be some sort of token or something to assign with the dice to just remind you that's excavation?
I'm not sure. I mean, I could put that on it. For this stream, I can put that on it.
Just to indicate.
Yep.
It sort of makes it clearer for.
It's a good idea, though, yeah. But yeah, no, thank you, Mark, because, I think on the previous round, somebody thought, oh, yeah, we're doing something with that one. So, yeah, I mean, any dice placed ahead of the excavator is the excavating dice. But, yeah, marking it with a little token is not a bad idea.
Okay, Andy, what do you think about the white die into the research column 1?
Yeah, what, the 5?
5.
Yeah.
Okay, so that goes in there. That moves this down. 1, 2,
Goes
3,
into
4,
the
5.
empty space.
There you
go. Right, so.
Now we want
that's a re-roll.
Yeah, re-roll.
Oh, it is a reroll. So the 1 and the 3 turn into a 3 and a 5.
Okay.
We need the fighters, don't we?
So
Get rid of a 4+.
So if you put the 5 and the 3, oh no, we can't. Oh damn! I was going to say use the combo box for research and fighter, and we can't because we've excavated.
Yeah, which means you also can't use this other side of the power.
Ah,
But you're all right.
But that's fine for this round.
It's fine.
because
And remember, if you
we've
don't
got
use a
lot of
robot,
power.
it doesn't tick down. So the robot just stays there.
Ah, right. Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if we put the 5, how much we actually?
we need to build a robot. we want to build a robot so we can put it into the double research. So should we build a robot at 5? So it'll be 4. That'll be column
robot.
2.
Oh, it's a
can't. That's illegal.
No,
Yeah,
column
illegal.
2. I was thinking.
Column 2.
What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, because we can reset the.
Because he can't move anywhere, can he? So
No.
Okay. So this is
that'll
just
be a
landed
robot
on
of 4.
a blue triangle, but it can't move, so he just doesn't.
Oh right. Oh, it doesn't. I thought it might stack.
No,
That's
Get 2 at once.
you're thinking of Galaxians, not Space Invaders.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, that's right. Okay, and the last column
Show
is
him the
column
age.
4. Is it column 4?
Yeah.
And which case we can
to the fighter,
we could-
but,
do the fighter and get rid of that one.
actually, no.
1,
No.
2, 3, 4. No, it's a,
Because
that
that
comes up.
moves, if we move the that column 4 down, what value is it? 3, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we move it down 3, it goes on to moving the mothership down 1.
Well, that might be better than that.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's 2 squares we're going to lose.
Yeah, I was just thinking it's sort of
You've also
Yeah,
got
maybe.
power if you wanted it.
Actually, yeah.
because we're not blowing anything up. The only thing we can blow up is do it.
Power is better, isn't it?
What?
Yeah,
Power room?
power. Yeah.
Okay. So that moves 1, 2, 3. Activates the mothership. Mothership moves to there. Okay. Resolving the rooms.
Okay.
So we have. So we do the research first.
Okay. So that's 1 power. You get 5 points of research, which is there.
Well, Mars.
Build the robot.
If we use the energy robot, so the 2 robot
So it ticks
One
down to
by
1
one.
and generates you 1 power.
generates 1.
Yep.
Then
We need
rebuild it.
to kill it, don't we? And then build the other robot.
Yeah.
So we need to use 1 power to build a 4 robot
Yep.
into
Build a 4
the
robot.
double column 5. Agreed, Andy?
Okay.
Oh,
then you've
we
just
needed
got
to have excavated first, actually, didn't we? We needed to use the power
Oh,
one
yeah,
to
yes.
excavate
1
first.
power to excavate. And then you can
Yeah.
put that there.
Yeah.
And then you use this to generate 2 power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Mothership. So we get an extra red fighter, and then these appear. So that one goes there, and then this one goes here, and it moves down.
Yeah.
Next round. That mothership's getting perilously close.
It is.
Mark
It
is
is.
finding your lack of research disturbing.
I'm also finding a lack of research with it.
We're just trying to stay alive. We're
Yeah.
researching these things. These greenies are getting us.
Yeah, but at least
Okay.
we can now. We've now got potentially a good array of research.
Yes.
And you have 6 power this turn, so that's not too bad.
No.
Right.
So-
But yeah, that mothership's quite close.
1, 2,
That's 11. That's
5.
12.
We could put the 5 in the nut to get 9 research, which gives us not enough. We need.
But if we put not a 5 into that research, that gives us 10. As long as we put a 2
What's a
into
plus 1?
Yeah,
one of
there's
the
a plus
other
1 there.
into the column 1.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Good. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
nice. That
go
gives
for
you all
that.
the way around here.
Yeah, let's do that.
There you go. See, Mark, they're listening to you. So that goes there, which moves this
Nice.
down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's okay. Then we want some research.
So if we put in a 2. So that's 10. Yeah, because that was
Black or white?
Back to, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so a black dice on the 2 on the column 1.
Yeah, we're going to have to move.
1, 2.
Column 4. Oops. Now we can move him 1,
Yes.
couldn't we? By doing the
Hmm.
map 2. Power. How are we doing for power next turn? We're only using 1 so far.
You're currently using 2 power this turn.
2 power. This.
Both of the research rooms cost a power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we probably need to activate the research and jets room as well, possibly. We can do that still. Yeah, so because if we put in a 2 in column 4's -1 spot, that moves it onto a destruction space.
Sorry, if you put a what?
If we put a white 2
Yeah.
onto the -1 on column 4, that moves
4.
the. You're looking at this upside down.
I am,
Paul.
yeah.
That moves it onto the +5 explosion.
That moves to there and goes to the side. Yep. You happy with that? Because I'm going to re-roll.
We're going to re-roll.
Yeah, then we
where's the
gamble on what
fighter?
you get
Where's
for the using
fighter?
columns
Yes,
2 and 3.
2 and a 4.
Okay. 6 - 3.
So if we use the 4 on columns 2 or 3, then see what we get on the re-roll. Bit of a gamble.
Yeah.
So where's the white 4 going?
Well, that's going to go. Yeah. So you're saying the 4 into the fighter space
Yeah, of the combo box.
of the combo, and see if we get lucky.
Yes. Yeah. A bit of gambling.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sort of, if you think it's, yeah,
it brings it down 1. We're going to get damaged, but we are going to get damaged anyway.
And we're re-rolling.
Oh, come on, big. Oh.
How's a 6?
Get in there. Okay, that's got
For all of the faults that games with dice have, the excitement sometimes is worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that goes on
in the combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
1,
coming
2,
down.
3, 4, 5. Boom.
Yeah, and a boom.
Okay.
It's gonna be, this is gonna be
Right
quite-
then.
It's going to be
So-
cliffhanger.
Yeah, resolve your rooms.
Okay, so
Research. Yeah.
Research with the 2.
Okay for power.
yeah, so if we use that research first,
So that research cost you 1 power and moves you to there.
yeah.
No,
Then
we've got 10, haven't we, to move in the research
yeah,
again?
then we've got 10. Then we've got
You have 10
7.
here and you have 7 here.
Oh yeah, so yeah, if we do the 10
Is it-
next, that gets
Do
us on
the
the
10
1.
and the 7.
Yeah.
So that costs 1 power. Rotates that down to a 3. And that was 10. So that's the 2, the 7 and the 1.
And the 7 comes off the combo.
7 comes off the combo, so that's 7 research and also 7 fighters.
And 7 fighters, so we get the
Costing 3
plus
power,
5 and the plus
is
3.
That gone, that gone.
Yes! Smashed them in the
Yeah,
face.
that's those 2. And that's that as well. So we did the research, we did the fighters, and that's it.
Yeah, we just need power now.
Okay,
Yep.
so the mothership damages you. And then moves down. You've basically got 2 turns left anyway. You've got to survive for 2 turns somehow.
We got
But-
to somehow get
But
To get
you might just do it.
19
This is
research.
probably the critical turn. Okay. This is literally Independence Day style. Research at the last minute. Yes. Okay, here we go.
Breathing down our necks.
2, 3, 3, 5, 5. I'm just going to put a bit of damage on the side of Blackpool Tower.
Just a question on the rule.
Yep.
When we get to the penultimate research box, do we then need to score 12 in one hit?
Yes. Yeah. You cannot combine research from 2
We
different
need a
rooms
double
together.
6. We need a double 6.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically.
Or
Yeah.
or we use our +1, but our robot's not big enough anymore.
No.
No. Remember, you can remove robots if you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thinking of excavating to make that other one available, that's got the +2 in it,
And surviving this turn. Yeah.
and surviving
then-
this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, new aliens. Thank you very much. Yeah, forgot to put the aliens
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
There, and now we've got 3 ones that are the same distance away. So you choose where this one goes.
They're horrible choices.
And this should have been before you rolled. So
Okay, we're not looking at the dice now.
no, don't look at the dice.
Yeah, I think they're all horrible. sort of,
Shall I roll to see where it would go?
Yep, good idea.
It's going here.
okay.
Okay.
Right, so if we were to excavate to make it our double one available, so let me just on the timing, Paul.
Yeah.
So when the ship's going to come down 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, first of all, that's going to apply, which is nothing.
Nothing.
Then the mothership moves down 1. Then you play next round. So you've got this turn.
We've got this turn and the next turn.
And then it's game over.
So we have to clear that. We have to clear the +2 research this turn. Get 2 6s in there next turn.
Well, it's a +2.
Yeah, so we need 2
Yeah,
5.
we need 10 in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But
yeah,
we're
if
not
you can
gonna
do
be
7
able to-
research this turn, survive, excavate, and have 3
Yeah.
power, you'll probably win next turn.
Okay.
Thing is, though, that dice is we need to use a 5 to excavate it. We need to use a 5. I was just about to start pointing.
Which means you die.
Yeah, I've been doing that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, which kills us.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it? Why?
Because of this fighter.
Yeah, that
That's only
fighter.
1. Oh, it is only 1. We only got
Yeah,
1.
one more and you're dead.
Yeah,
It's looking
Yeah.
grim.
Yes, it is a bit. Okay.
There's no way of actually healing base health.
Nope. No, afraid not.
Yeah, I think I don't really see a way that.
No, I don't see we can get it then, can
Nope.
we?
Is it concede time?
Yeah, it's conceded.
Do you want to actually play through it though? Or is there nothing that you can do?
I think it's clear that we can't get the last 12.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That's the point.
the main
Well, we
reason
could.
is these fighters.
Yeah, because the two we would need to. If we get in 2 dice into the vertical room, that would get us 12 on the next round. As long as we can move
we
all
could
3 of
get
those
them-
ships down 2, then blow them up.
I'll tell you what. Do you want me to call Patrick and Arnold in Uganda?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because they somehow are able to, pull a victory out of a bad situation.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bail if we bail out now, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
true.
So we've no, that's going down 3.
Yeah, your only hope is to try and get these onto an explosion and get rid of them
Yeah.
so that you don't die.
So we
but-
could, column 1, we could get 2 research and move the alien down onto the 7+.
But yeah, 2 research doesn't really do as
But it's not going to be
anything.
enough, is it?
We need at least 3, but that kills us.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, you've got I think that Mark, what's the chat saying is that you can place the 2, but you've
Yeah.
still got these dice,
Yeah.
and as soon as you put the 3 on, or well, unless you put the 3 in column,
We could put the 3 and try to re-roll everything else, couldn't we?
and just get like 1s or something.
We could do 3 in column 4. No, we couldn't. Well, we could if we won this turn. We can't put 3 in column 4.
No. Well, we could on the -2, but it's on the -1 even. But that's not gaining anything really.
Yeah.
Well, it re-rolls the rest.
I think that's
Yeah.
one of the problems with bringing the mothership down is
Yeah.
not just bringing the game closer to defeat, but you're shortening the distance that the fighters then have to travel.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so what you're going to do? Last ditch effort just to see if a miracle happens.
I think that's what we need to do. We need to leave it to the dice, don't we?
Okay,
So a 3, white 3
White
in
3.
column 4.
Yeah.
whereabouts in column 4?
We don't want it on We don't. We
On the
can't put it.
I think it's got to
It's
go
got to
on
be the
-1.
minus, otherwise we're going to die.
On the fighters.
No, on the -1.
Oh, sorry, on the -1. So this moves
Yeah, 'cause that
2.
means the fight it comes down 2, not 3. Otherwise, it kills us early.
Oh, okay, yeah,
When
yeah.
punching
See
it.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, which re-rolls these.
And then a re-roll.
Here we go.
We were ones.
All 6s. This is what makes me.
Well, you got 3 6s and a 1, so you wanted 1s and 6s.
I thought if said all 6s, we would get no 6s at all. Like, no, the opposite happens.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we should put ourselves out of the misery. I think we should move a ship and kill us.
Yeah,
We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it now.
Okay.
S6 onto any column with
6
that.
onto six onto this column here just for a laugh, and then that brings that down. And Blackpool Tower is unfortunately gone. There you go. Failed to protect Blackpool. I'm very disappointed. It was amazing how much more difficult it was with just a couple of board flips.
Right.
But yeah, I mean the 2 previous games that we did were very, very close into the wire. So I had the feeling making it even just a little bit more difficult would have caused it to fail. But it was fun. It was fun. And you know, I know people in the Czech Republic that are playing on the full difficulty level regularly. They don't win that often, but once you play the game a lot, you do get used to it a lot. You do get better at it, because although the dice in it, there's a lot of skill in the decisions and the play and everything else. Yeah. So, Paul, how was it?
Fantastic.
Enjoyed it?
I just love that. Yeah, just have to get it. Yeah.
Cool.
Terrific. Wonderful puzzle. And you're right about the 2 players together. I wouldn't have lasted 3 rounds without Andy there.
Yeah. And Andy, what did you think of it? Because you didn't know anything about it coming in.
No, it's great. I really like that.
Yeah.
It's a good sort of solo or sort of like small co-op game.
Yeah.
It's because I don't think I would have lasted very long without Paul's input.
Yeah, I was trying to persuade CG to advertise it as a solo multiplayer game, but that might confuse people. So.
Yeah, it works really nice.
Yeah, tremendous theme. I mean,
it's
very thematic, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I might do it. Yeah, once the actual prototype is found somewhere in the English channel at the moment, I think I might sneak in an extra stream of this week. As I say, I'll speak to CG, see what they want. But you know, I love demoing the game. It's really exciting to watch it being played. Yeah, so cool. Right then, so let's wrap things up. I'm going to go for lunch. I will be back here at 2 o'clock this afternoon, so that's in 40 minutes time, with an epic game. It will be probably a 3 or 4 hour stream. I'm teaching 2 brand new people how to play Cloudspire by Chip Theory Games. So if you're interested in that, that is happening here in about 40 minutes time. And yeah, this video is part of Virtual GridCon. We are raising money for charity this weekend. So if you like the videos that I create, obviously like, subscribe. Most of you probably have anyway. But we are raising money for charity. We've got £3,500 worth of prizes that we're giving away. The current amount raised was that at the start of the stream. Let's just see if it's gone up at all. It is now. Is it going to refresh? Is it going to refresh? Doesn't seem to want to refresh. Okay. Right, bear with us a minute. Let's push this button here. Refresh. Okay, it's not doing it. I can tell you now the total is. Why is that not refreshing? Oh, because I've got it on another window. There you go.
Oh! Yay!
I thought we'd make £2,000 max. Thank you all so much for your donations. And if you are watching this and you haven't donated, £1. If you can afford £1, please do so, because £8,070 is amazing. 430 supporters. We could do with some more of them. Let's get some more of them in. Yeah, if we can make 10 grand, and Ben spoke to me about this, Ben over in Uganda, he spoke to me about this on Friday, because I said, look, it's doing really well. Is there a goal that if we could reach this goal, you would be able to do something big and impressive? And he came back to me and he gave me these figures, and it was basically 10 grand. And I went, okay, and we made a decision on Friday that I'm not going to advertise that. I'm not going to say 10 grand is the goal, because I don't think we are going to make anywhere near that. Now, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing £8,000 with a day to go. We might. So I don't want anybody who's already donated to donate more. What I'd like you to do is spread the word. And as I say, if we can get 2,000 more people just to donate £1, we're going to make 10 grand. They can build a school. That's what they're going to be able to do. If we make 10,000, they are going to be able to build a school, which is, yeah, well, I think so. It's either a school or 3 classrooms or something like that. But yeah, I never thought in a month of Sundays, if that's the phrase, that we'd get anywhere near this amount. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Andy and Paul. Have you got anything planned for the rest of the day?
No,
yeah.
not really.
Okay.
I'm going to have a chill now. I can see you later on for some code names.
Oh yes, we're doing code names at 7 o'clock tonight. So yeah,
Okay.
more streams coming later on tonight.
Okay. It's, yeah. Fine.
Right, cool. Well, thank you very much to you
Super.
two. Thank you to everybody for
Yeah.
watching, and I will see you all here later on. Cheers all.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.